right, everybody, welcome to the live, you guys. Welcome. I'm going to be talking about 2025 IRS tax refund delays, you guys. Okay, I went live last week. For those of you who missed the live last week, make sure you tune in to that. If you have any questions, you guys, make sure that you drop them down in the comments even after this video. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, because I give you new tax refund updates every week. Okay, I had been off, but now I'm back. Okay, so a lot of you are saying, from what I've been reading, you guys, from y'all comments, that some of you are saying you still have not received your refund yet, and then you're wanting to know, you guys, did the verified identity, and a lot of you still saying that you haven't received it either. Okay, a lot of you saying that y'all have received notices and y'all still haven't, but you're not the only one. Okay, welcome. Okay, you back. Okay, welcome back. Okay, I got a refund date for the 15th, and I'm supposed to get a check through the mail. Would I get it that date or before? They have the 15th, but sometimes with mailing the checks, it won't be exactly that date, but it can be before. It can be before the 15th, and it may be after the 15th. So I can't give you the exact date, because some people actually get it around that date, and then some people have not got it. It takes time after the 15th since it's paper. So anytime before the 15th or a little after the 15th or even on the date, just keep checking. The great news is that you got a due date, so I'm happy about that. Okay, that is wonderful. You've been waiting, so that's good news, and I'm happy for you. Okay, that you finally got a due date. Because there's a lot of people that still saying they're getting the notices and getting the letters. So the fact that you got a refund, hey, I'm very happy for you. Okay, so just be looking at it before or even after. It shouldn't take that long to get your date, but if it doesn't come within that time frame, make sure you check back. Okay, thank you. I've been waiting a long. Yes, you have. Just be grateful, because there's so many people that's still waiting. Y'all, it's unbelievable of the number of people that's still waiting on their refund. I'm still shocked by it, but it's still a good many people. Even though right now you don't see a good many people on my channel right now, it's still a lot of people, because I can tell you, because they comment on my older videos. Even if it's not on my new videos, they be commenting on my older videos about the notices and all that stuff. So again, I'm glad that you got your date, because it's a lot of people haven't. But if you haven't received your date yet, you guys, just don't give up on your refund and keep checking back with the IRS. If you cannot reach the IRS, reach out to your taxpayer advocate. Also, reach out to your state congressman. Somebody said that they reached out to one of them and then they did nothing. Look, if you reach out to your state congressman and one of them don't do nothing, you got the house.gov and you got the senator.gov, okay? The senate.gov. So go with either one of them. If one is not doing anything, go with the other one, you guys, and maybe they'll be able to help you, and also your taxpayer advocate. But I have been told, you guys, that some people said that even with the taxpayer advocate, they was told that they couldn't help. But I do not want y'all to give up on your refunds. Y'all keep contacting these people. Keep contacting the people. Even though they tell you they can't help you, I will still be reaching out to other people that I know that may help me. And like I said, that's what our congressmen, that's why they are in office. That's a federal agency, the IRS, okay? So your congressman, whether it's at house.gov or senator.gov, should be able to help you regarding why your refund is delayed. If the IRS is not giving you any information, they can step in on your behalf. Now, also other information, you guys, that I want to share with you. I'll be screen sharing. I hope it don't go off, because sometimes, you guys, it does go off when I screen share. So give me a minute to add this on, and I'm hoping. So let me remove this. Okay, they got it. So y'all have to remove stuff before I add stuff. StreamYard is getting different. Okay, you guys, understanding your IRS notice or letters. And I'm sharing you guys this is because I want you to know that you can still go to irs.gov, although they've been changing stuff, you guys. They've been changing stuff, and it will change during tax season with the filing. They claim it. I don't know if it's going to be this tax season or the next tax season, whether or not you're going to be able to file. But understanding your tax refund notices. So for those of you who have questions regarding your tax refund notices, I have this on the screen, and what I'm gonna do is actually put the link down, because even if you're not on the live, people have questions after. So I'm gonna make sure if you go back to the live, and I'm putting in the chat box for those of you who are wanting this information, that's gonna help you. Okay. So people been asking me about the different notices. Okay, so I put it in the chat box. For those of you who have questions about the different notices, I put a link down in the chat box. For those of you who watch the replay, go to the link box, the replay of the live chat, and you'll see this link in there to get to the notice of the IRS. It has a lot of information, and that's why I'm sharing with you guys what can help you. Okay? So, if you have a problem and you've been sent a notice, some people been telling me that they have been waiting 60 days, they've been waiting 120 days, 180 days, and you guys, we already getting ready to enter into September. I told y'all the last couple of years that I do this all the way December, and some people through December still do not get their refund. But I suggest on here things that can help you, and the things that I suggest to help you is reaching out to your taxpayer advocate or reaching out to your state congressman. Also, if you're verifying identity, listen, a lot of people say they verified identity. It takes up to 9 weeks if you're just not doing it. Okay. If it's been way like in March and April, then you know you need to contact your congressman if you still haven't heard anything. But if you're just now verifying identity way now, because some people just not doing it, just not did in July or August, know that it takes 9 weeks after you verify identity. Okay. Also, I see a lot of the amended refunds. People are getting them, so you can check on them because the IRS have been approving them. But even when they're approving, you guys, the amended refunds, they may take a while anyway. So if you haven't already reached out again to your congressman or the taxpayer advocate, make sure you do. And if you received a notice and people say, well, it's been 60 days, it's been 180 days, it's been this. You guys, the IRS can still send you another letter telling you that you have to wait another 60 days. And I know that this can be disappointing and you want your refund, but it does happen. So just keep going. Don't give up. I have on the screen where you can go to irs.gov. I had just put the link in the in the chat box to let you know how you can understand some of your different notices and your letters. It is found on irs.gov. Any decision made by the IRS, you can appeal it, you guys. So that's why I put all this information on the screen. So what I am going to do is I'm going to move this and I'm going to enlarge my screen, you guys, because I know people be watching the screen. They be wanting to screen share. Let me see. Trying to make sure I get it full screen. Okay. Keep clicking it off. Every time I try to go to full screen, it won't let me do it. Wow. Okay, let me slide down. Okay, all right. A lot of changes on here. So I'm going to take me off and I'm enlarging the screen. But any one of you who want to understand your IRS letter, your notice of letter, you can go to this website that I put in the chat box, understanding your IRS notice or letter. Know that you can appeal it if it's a decision that you feel is not right, then you can appeal it, but you got to make sure you have all your information, you guys, to approve that appeal, okay? And it give you a date or a time, you guys, when the IRS should be able to respond, okay? So you have the appeals, you have frequently asked questions, you have contact your local IRS office. Identity theft. A lot of information you guys is found on rs.gov to help you. But again, if you receive an IRS notice or letter, we may send you a notice or letter if you have a balance due, your refund has changed. That means it's been reduced. And somebody said letter 203, that's a reduced refund. We have a question about your return. We need to verify your identity. And if you verify identity, it takes up to 9 weeks after you verify identity. We changed or corrected your return. We delayed in processing your return. To get details on an IRS notice or letter, search for it by number or topic. You can find the CP or letter number on the right corner of the letter. So again, you can come here on this website and you can type in, like, if you have letter 12C, just for instance, I have letter 12C, and I hit the search with the letter 12C. You should be able to scroll down and see understanding letter 12C. And I hope the screen did change. Yeah, it changed. So this information on irs.gov can help you regarding your notice and helping you understand all this information that you see on your screen. Now, also, you guys, what if you get a letter of notice? It explains, review it carefully and keep it for your records. If we ask you to respond, act by the due date. What to do depends on your situation. So it depends on your situation. It depends on the IRS, okay? So if you agree with or disagree, make sure you respond as well. Take any requested action. You don't need to reply unless we specifically ask you to. But if you disagree, you can. So it says follow the instructions in the notice to dispute it. So you can dispute, you guys, and you can appeal these decisions, okay? So include information. I would have my tax return. I would have the information to dispute any decision made by the IRS and copies of documents for us to review when we consider your dispute. To guarantee your appeal rights, reply by the due date. So they're going to give you, make sure you're reading the letters, that you paying attention to the time frame that you can appeal the decision made by the IRS, okay? You guys, so I'm sharing you all this information to help you guys. And it's late in the tax season. Some people, again, the last 2 years when I've been giving these tax refund updates, some people do not get a refund by December, and some get it by the next year. So do anything that you feel is possible, you guys. Even try to reach out to your local agency if they're open wherever, because they had 77 tax agencies that help you if you will visit in person, but you had to schedule an appointment, you guys. They had all the information on here. Now, next tax season, I can't guarantee you that is going to be this with the new administration that we have. Also, the free filing. We don't even know about the free filing for those of you who filed last year, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that we're going to see the new changes when we get into 2026, okay? Again, if you have any questions or comments, you can put it in the chat box or after this video. And also contact the IRS on irs.gov. You'll find a lot of information, but you can reach out to the IRS if you have any questions. You can also call 1-800-829-1040. If you suspect any scam regarding your tax return, reach out to an IRS agency. If the letter that they send you, listen, if you have a letter that comes by the email, be careful of text messages, you guys. Be careful of emails. Make sure they're legit. Call the IRS or try to get in contact with them regarding if you suspect any scam or that letter doesn't appear in your search or it looks suspicious, because so many people are doing so much, you guys, that if you feel like any suspicious activity with your return or the reason why it's delayed, reach out to the IRS, okay? Because there are different scams, okay, and consumer alerts. You can get certain notice and letters in your online account. So You can get paperless notices in your online account. If you selected an account, you guys, on IRS.gov, so you can get notices in that too. So make sure, you guys, that you visit IRS.gov. It gives a lot of information, a lot of updated news, and also you can verify identity online, or if you have any questions or anything. Okay. If you have any questions, even after, let me put this back up here, this live, make sure, you guys, that you just let me know, and I'll try to get back to you. I've been going live every week. I have a lot of different videos, over 500 videos that'll help you regarding your tax refund. Okay. So I do thank you all for watching, and y'all have a great day, and I hope that y'all get y'all refund soon.